In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the perfect song for your father-daughter dance on your wedding day using ChatGPT or other free AI tools. ChatGPT is completely free and will take any info you give it and generate as many song ideas as you want in seconds. We're going to start with a prompt in ChatGPT. I made this prompt by giving ChatGPT some simple instructions and then asking a series of questions about what I was looking for when it comes to wedding songs for the father-daughter dance. The prompt starts like this. I need some ideas to use for the father-daughter dance at my wedding. I do not want any of these songs to be about romance or love between two people. Remember, this song should be appropriate for a father and daughter to dance to. I answered a few questions below to give you some info that will help you narrow down your song suggestions. Then you will answer the following questions in the prompt. What kind of relationship do you share with your father or father figure? Are there any specific emotions or messages you want the song to convey, like love, gratitude, guidance, etc.? Do you prefer a classic hit, a contemporary song, or something less known? Is there a particular music genre or artist that you and your father both enjoy? Do you have any fond memories with your father that can inspire the song choice? Do you want the song to be upbeat and fun, or slow and emotional? Are you looking for lyrics that directly reference a father-daughter relationship, or are you open to more general themes of love and support? Is there a particular dance style that you're planning, like slow, fun, or upbeat? Are there any songs or artists you want to avoid? Then once you have answered the questions, you will want to end the prompt with a final instruction like this. Based on the info I provided above, please give me about 50 song ideas that I could use for the father-daughter dance. Remember, do not include songs that are about romance between a couple. This needs to be appropriate for a father and his daughter. And then ChatGPT will generate as many song ideas as you asked it to come up with. Let's go through a quick example. I took that same prompt above and put in some answers. I wrote that my dad and I are really close and always have been. I said that I just want a sweet song that makes sense for a father and daughter. I told ChatGPT that I would like to see a big variety of styles. I said that we love country music and we're also fans of oldies like Frank Sinatra. When it comes to song tempo, I just said to give us a variety. When the prompt asked whether I wanted the song lyrics to directly reference a father-daughter relationship or if I was more open to general themes of love and support, I said that they don't have to be songs about a father and daughter, but I would like to see some of those mixed in. And then I asked ChatGPT to put all of the songs that were about a father and daughter in its own list at the top. That's another great thing about ChatGPT for wedding planning. You can tell it how you want everything organized and laid out, and it will do exactly what you ask it to. When the prompt asked if there were any songs or artists that I definitely wanted to leave out, I just said I don't want any songs that talk about love between a man and a woman. I do not want a romantic song because that would be weird for a father-daughter dance. I've actually seen a few DJs play some really weird song choices for the parent dances, so I would definitely double check the lyrics to the songs you are choosing for these special dances. You don't want that to be the thing that people remember for your wedding day. After I answered the questions in the prompt, I ended it like this. Based on the info I provided above, please give me about 50 song ideas that I could use for the father-daughter dance. Remember, do not include songs that are about romance between a couple. This needs to be appropriate for a father and his daughter. Then in seconds, ChatGPT provided me with about 50 song ideas for my father-daughter dance. And as we requested, the AI put the songs that are specifically about a father-daughter relationship at the top. Then it put the other songs into categories like country, classic hits, and contemporary. One note I will make is that ChatGPT is not perfect and it will mess up from time to time. For example, it recommended Better Together by Jack Johnson as one of the songs, and I know for certain that he wrote that about his wife. So always double check the lyrics before you go creeping out your guests. I wanted to see some more country music options, so I told ChatGPT to give me 20 more country songs that would be a good fit for our dance. And just like that, Chat gave me 20 more country songs that I could consider for my wedding day. You could also use ChatGPT for other tips and advice when it comes to the father-daughter dance. In that same chat window, I asked the AI for some tips for making the dance extra special. And 2 seconds later, I had a list of tips that I could consider. And if one of those tips sounded like something I wanted to use, I could then ask ChatGPT to go more in detail around that tip. Or I could ask the AI for tips and advice if my dad and I didn't like being the center of attention. Then ChatGPT would give me ideas for making that moment less awkward. You can use ChatGPT for almost any part of your wedding planning process. Another thing that I asked ChatGPT was to put together a list of songs if my dad and I wanted to do one of those fun mashups where the DJ plays 10 to 20 seconds of a variety of songs. I told ChatGPT to start with the 1950s and go up each decade with some fun music ideas. It then put everything in order and gave me some great ideas, and I could easily keep telling ChatGPT to give me more options for each decade. If you want a few free ChatGPT prompts to use for your wedding planning, I will leave a link to those in the description below. And I made another video that goes over 18 different ways that you can use ChatGPT to help plan your wedding. I will leave a link to that video in the description, and I will also pin a link to the top of the comment section.